Hello, my name is Brad Spence, and today we'll be talking about the First Carlist War. Alright, let's begin. During the Napoleonic Wars, Spain was occupied by France, and during the occupation, Napoleon installed his brother Joseph as King of Spain and passed a liberal constitution. The Spanish didn't like being occupied by the French and rebelled against the French, and military juntas sprang up across the country, starting the Peninsular War, which will be covered at a later date. After King Ferdinand VII was restored to the throne, King Ferdinand's rule was guided by a small group of courtiers which he favoured and replacing prime ministers every few months. This surprisingly led to poor governance during most of his reign, was devoted to crushing progressive rebellions in Spain, and in 1823, King Louis XVIII sent troops to rescue Ferdinand after he was captured by liberal military officers in the 1812 revolt. It also didn't help that Ferdinand didn't have a clear heir. Despite him being married 3 times, he didn't have any children, so he married again to Maria Christiana of the 2 Sicilies, and she gave birth to Isabella, which he named as his heir, by removing the Salic law, which only allowed males to ascend to the throne, and he brought back many exiled liberals back to Spain. This angered supporters of Don Carlos, who was the King Ferdinand's brother. When King Ferdinand died on the 29th of September 1833, his 3-year-old daughter Isabella became Queen Isabella III. Due to 3-year-olds not understanding how to govern a country, she was put under regency with her mother as regent. Don Carlos and his supporters refused to accept this, and on the 1st of October he declared himself King Carlos V, and guerrilla bands started forming up around Spain that supported him. The strongest Carlist support was in the rural islands of northern Spain. The Carlists started raising an army to fight the government forces, which were called Isabelinos, named after the Queen, or Cristinos, named after the region, and defeated the Isabelinos in northern Spain and Aragon, thanks to the Carlist general Thomas de Aguirre, probably butchering that, who defeated the Isabelinos at the Battle of Savarina on Matiki Segura and captured the city of Villafranca on June 3rd, 1835. Christina had to ask for military aid from Britain, France, and Portugal, which the British Auxiliary Legion arrived in June, the French Foreign Legion in August, and the Portuguese Auxiliary Division in November. On June 10th, Zaguiari wanted to march his army to Madrid, but Don Carlos wanted to capture Bilbao in the Basque region, but during the march, Zaguiari was killed by a musket shot to the calf and died from blood loss on the 24th of June. The Isabelinos had won the Battle of Madeira, but did not exploit it, and the 2 sides were at a stalemate, with the Carlists launching failed offensives into Isabelinos' territory, and Isabelinos doing the same in Carlist territory. This changed on the 15th of May, 1837, where Carlists launched a great offensive led by Don Carlos to link up his army with the Carlist army in Aragon and march to Madrid. On the 20th of September, the Carlist army was on the outskirts of Madrid. He dithered when it became clear that he would have to take the city by force. This dithering led to the Carlists' defeat at the Battle of Returia. The Carlists retreated back to Carlist territory with only 5,000 men, but this led to a split in the Carlist camp between diehards, apostates, and pragmatists, transactionists. After another failed Carlist expedition in 1838, the Isabelinos started to get their act together, and General Baltimore Espatio, the general who defeated the Carlists at the Battle of Returia, was made Captain General of the liberal armies and started pushing the Carlists back. On February 18, 1839, Carlist General Rafael Morato executed 4 apostates after they tried to remove him, and Don Carlos dismissed them but quickly restored him. But this action led to Martoro secretly negotiating with the Isabelinos, and on the 26th of August, Marito surrendered the army of the north to Captain General Espatio, and on the 14th of September, Don Carlos fled to France, and the Isabels cleaned up the last Carlist resistance on the 6th July 1840. The Carlists would continue fighting for the rest of the 19th and early 20th century with the Spanish Civil War. If you like this video, like and subscribe. See you next time. I hope you had a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.